welcome back to a new video. This time I have a fun one. At least I think it's a fun one. It's a very popular one. It's basically a haul video. It's a video where I'm going to show you what I got for my birthday. April was my birthday month, and I got some gifts. And I also bought some stuff, and I'm just going to show you what I bought from February, because I didn't really buy that much in January. So it's February, March, April, and a little bit of May. Yeah, the things that I bought till now, and I do have some stuff that are, I would like to share with you guys. I think you're gonna be interested in some of the supplies that I bought, especially if you like granulating watercolors. And no, I'm not talking about the new Kuretake granulating watercolor set. They came out with a third set. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about something else. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. But I'm gonna start with my books, because usually books are the most popular. Most people wanna look at what books you bought and to see if they if I found any gems. We will see. So the first one is actually a very well-known book, but was still missing from my collection, and that's Mijn Reise door Asien from Rita Berman. I had the African one, I had the European one, I did not have the Asian one. So in January I was looking on Amazon and I saw this one was for sale. I believe I paid like €7 for it, something like that. And I decided to pick it up because of the price. And now I have this traveling series complete. I do hope actually that she comes out with a new one for the traveling series, about, I don't know, Australia or the Americas, South America and Northern Americas, That would be a lot of fun, I think. So yeah. But anyways, I bought that one. Very well known. And when I bought that one, I also saw this one. Halfling Hollow, Cute and Cozy Coloring Book by Love Jordan. And this one is inspired by, of course, Lord of the Rings. So if you are a Lord of the Rings fan and you like cute and cozy, you might like this book. I already colored 2 pages in this book, but look how cute it is. Absolutely love it. The fact that it's still on Amazon, I thought that this would be taken off pretty quickly because of copyright. I don't know, maybe it still will be removed from Amazon, but I believe you can still buy it at the moment. And it's stinking cute. I really love this one. And I will show you one that I colored. I'm not going to show both of them because... no, wait, it's another book that I colored in. No. So I did this one in March. And did this one in February. And yeah, it's really, 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 really cute. Really like it. I like Gandalf. Yeah. So it's all about hobbits and of course Gandalf, and that's about it, It's a little bit about hobbit life. So jam. Yeah, I don't really care that much for this kind of pages, but I do know that some of you guys absolutely love it. So this one is going to be a fun one with October, November, maybe even like September. So I only do straight coloring in these books. So we have some like interesting pages in the back. Yes, we do. Yeah, this one with the reading. So yeah, I absolutely adore this one. I could not resist because I always said that I had enough cute and cozy books, and I do. I mean, they're all the same, but when I saw this one, I was like, this is actually something different, and I really liked it. So yeah, if you want me to do like a full flip through of this book, because there are a lot of pages, let me know down in the comment section, and I will make a full flip through for you. Then I also bought in February this book. I saw this book on, let me think, Coloring with Maya. Is that her? Maya's channel. We all know Maya, right? Volgens mij is Colored with Maya or Coloring with Maya, something like that. Anyways, she bought this book and also another one with cats in it. But when I saw this one, I was like, oh, that's so much fun, so cute, and so, I was like, if I can work with watercolors in this book, it would be perfect. And you can. The paper is good enough. Actually, it's really nice paper. It's perforated, as you can see. And you see a lot of examples here. She makes the art. It's all in French. It's a French book, so you if you don't speak French, you need Google Translate or something like that. But I absolutely love her colors, the colors that she uses in her work, and I really like it. And the book itself, you have a colored version on one side, and then the version that you can color in yourself. So yeah, I would love to do this one with Christmas, with the Christmas tree. And yeah, absolutely adore it. And I love the way, I'm going to copy her work, trying to copy her work, because I like it a lot, and I think I can learn a lot from it about how to layer watercolors on top of each other. So I am going to try that. You also have some smaller pages like these. I mean, so much fun. And I did color one in this one, if I can find it. And as you can hear, and if you can hear it, you hear that? I mean, that's how thick the paper is. It's wonderful quality of paper. So yeah, you can work with watercolors on it and with gouache and all of that. So this is the one that I did, and I'm not like really proud of it, but still, it was a lot of fun to do. The watercolors didn't really, in some cases, react the way I wanted to, because I used granulating watercolors on this page. It's a messy page. That's why I don't really like it. A lot of things just didn't go the way I wanted to go, and I was smearing paint everywhere. Ew, it was just a hot mess. So I did this one in March. Yeah, in March. And yeah, you can see over here some paints, and this didn't really go as I wanted to go. But anyways, it was a lot of fun to color a page with just watercolors. There are not every book can handle watercolors, so I'm always happy to see if I have a book that can actually handle watercolors really nicely. And I'm definitely want to color more in this one with my watercolors and only using watercolors, and that's it. Maybe some watercolor pencils. But yeah. Beautiful book. And it's stitch bound, as you can see. So that's okay. Let me try if I can pronounce it. Drôle de Chots by Julia Davila Lampe. I think that you pronounce it like That's not sure. And then we came into March, and of course this beauty came in. I'm really happy with it. The new Hannah Carlson. Yeah, I already colored a page in it, and that's a page I'm not going to show you guys because I finished it in April and I still haven't made finished pages video for April. I'm going to do that by the end of May. But yeah, you've all seen this book probably. There are more than enough flip throughs on YouTube of this book, but it's amazing. I really like it. It's also, you know, something different. I don't think I've ever seen a book about ruins, coloring book about ruins. So again, very creative, really like it. And you have like, it's more like fuller pages and some simpler pages, and I really like that variety, you know. Sometimes I want to color something like this, and other cases I want to keep it a little bit more simple. I love it. Okay, I'm sorry about that. The doorbell rang. A package arrived. But nothing coloring related. Yeah, I was talking about this book. So yeah, I really like it. And by the end of May, I will show you what I colored in this book. And then I also bought in March this book. Yeah, it's a cute and cozy book, but it's a cute and cozy book by Get Creative 6. And I bought this book because I hoped it would be printed on better paper, and it has. It is on better paper. Okay, let me get my thoughts straight. Yeah, what I wanted to say is I bought this book because I wanted to have better paper for Cute and Cozy, because I have my Faber-Castell Pitt pens. And I cannot use them in my Amazon books because they're really, really streaky and just not nice to work with. You know, I don't like them in those books. So I hoped I could work with those in this book. But I still don't really like them in this book. This is one of the pages that I did with my Pitt pens. Yeah, it's streaky. You can see it. I mean, look at the door, and it's streaky. Look at my sky. And I don't like that. I like a smooth finish, especially when it comes to marker. It needs to be smooth. So I'm not going to use my Pitt pens in this one. I have tried my alcohol markers in this book, and then that works perfectly. Again, I'm going to show you guys that page because it's an April page. So you have to wait till my finished pages video. But yeah, it is a very, very cute book, and it's not like a classical Cute and Cozy. As you can see, we have full scenes, and there's, like, for a Cute and Cozy book, a lot going on. And I really like it. The lines are not too thick. I also like that. And yeah, it's a very, very, very cute book. Look at that one. I haven't seen this book that much yet in the coloring book community. So if you would like a flip through of this book, again, you can leave a comment down in the comment section, and I will make one. So, but I am happy with this one. And again, you know, I have seen some creators, they got sent some of these books by Get Creative 6 as to promote them. But I bought all the supplies and all the books that you will see in this video. I bought them with my own money. Okay, so I'm not being uh, um, sponsored or anything like that. So, and in the back, by the way, you have stickers that you can color in and put somewhere. We have like a mermaid bear. Maybe I'm going to color that one and put it somewhere for mermaid. So yeah, Friends Forever by Jane Madej. Then we are coming into April, and April is my birthday month, so I have bought a couple of things for my birthday, and I also, got things for my birthday. So one of the things that I got for my birthday is a little booklet by Angela Harding. I've been, thinking about buying some of her work for a long time now. I like it, and at the same time, I don't really know how to color it. But, I believe this book was also on sale where I bought it. And I was like, I'm just going to try it and we will see what happens. I don't know if this paper will handle watercolors. That's great. And I do know that she uses watercolor washes to color her work. So I don't know how that's gonna end up, but we will try and we will see. This book is also perforated. It's very small, very, very small. I have a mythographic right here. Then we have, there we go. Then you can see how small it is. It's a very, very small, tiny book. But yeah, I do like the artwork, and it's something different, and I'm thinking about using washes in this book, so I'm not really gonna color it with a lot of detail or something like that. It's more like, okay, so this is water, so I'm just gonna give it a very light blue wash and something like that. That's what I'm gonna try, and to see how well that works. And in the back of this book you can find the original artwork for inspiration, and I'm definitely going to use that because in some cases I don't know what she means. Like in this case I know, okay, so here's the water and here we have a little bit of beach. So yeah, we will see what we're gonna do with it. It is interesting. It's definitely something different, and I do like that. Something different. Then I also bought Mythographic Fairy Folklore, and this is like when I first heard that Fabiana Athanasiou would come out with a new book for Mythographic, I wasn't sure if I was going to buy it. But when I saw the very first flip through of it, I was like, oh, that's actually really, really nice. That's a very nice book. I really like this page, for instance. And this one's also very cute. This one with the frogs. Now, there's one thing I don't really like about her work. It's one little bit of a pet peeve. And it's like all of the swirly things that you see. I never know what to do with them. But, well, we will see. Till now, I've always managed. So, I will manage, I think, now. I mean, I like it. And I do think that mythographic books actually, the very early mythographic books, they were extremely busy. And in some cases, you didn't know where one thing started and the next began. And they were really, really, really busy. And I think that they have simplified a little bit more, the pages. I love this one. I really want to color this one. I love that one. So, I mean, look at this one. It's very doable. even for a beginner, you know. This is very, very doable. So yeah, I do think that they've changed their style a little bit. And I like them better like this, you know. Love this page, by the way. So yeah, again, you know, you can find a lot of flip throughs of this book online already on YouTube. So I'm not going to show you the entire book because then we're still here tomorrow. But it's a very pretty book. And I don't know when I'm going to start coloring in this book, but yeah. And then of course people say, well, the paper is different, and I also think that the paper is different. It's thinner. It's not the same thick paper that it used to have, for sure. So I do hope it can handle watercolors, because I have worked with watercolors in my other mythographic books and it can handle it just beautifully. But I'm not so sure about this new paper. I'm not that sure about it. So we will see. But a lovely book. Really lovely book. Then another book I got for my birthday is this one. Jaargetijden, Maria Trolle. So that's the seasonal book. And let me see what the English title is. Does it say anywhere? No, we have the original title. So the Swedish title. But it's the seasonal book. And I said that I would not buy it because I thought it was too simplistic. But I changed my mind. Can we change our mind still these days? Because sometimes I think you can't. But yeah, I changed my mind, believe it or not. And I bought it anyways. And, you know, it's cute. Yes, it's simple. But sometimes you want to have a little bit more of a simplistic page. I still haven't colored in it. Maybe I'm going to color in it this month. Oh, God. These are lovely. I got it after Easter, so I'm just gonna keep these for next Easter. But they're really nice. I really like them. Oh, I really like this, you know, in the shape of neck. So yeah, very cute book. Lovely paper, beautiful paper. So I've got the Dutch version, and I like the paper better in the Dutch version. I think actually that has the best paper, and that's also the reason why I don't have her library book, the Magical Library book yet, because I'm waiting for the Dutch version. So yeah, I like it a lot, and I want to color one page each season. That's gonna be my goal. So for spring I have to color this month something in this book, because after that we're going into summer. So yeah, that's a birthday gift. Very happy with it. And I got also this book for my birthday. Yay! So I kind of fallen in love with Christine Karen's work, even though I only colored one page yet in her flower folk book. I could not resist buying this one. This is definitely a case of FOMO, fear of missing out. I was like, okay, what if this book suddenly goes out of print and I cannot get my hands on it? That would be something I would be pretty upset about, to be honest. So I said, you know what, buy it. Okay, it's your birthday and buy it. And I absolutely love it. So I chose this book because of a couple of pages in this one. And this is one of them, the Autumn Encounters. I really like this page, you know, with the little critters. And I love this page. So cute. So that's one of the reasons why I chose this one. I also really like this one. Um, yeah, and not the other one. I think they're a little bit more like, I don't know. You see a lot of animals in this book, and I don't believe you see that much in the Wondrous Folk book. So yeah, I love this one. Oh, we have a mermaid. I already colored a lot of mermaids already. Yeah, 4 mermaid. I already colored 3 mermaids. That's a lot for me because usually I don't really like, um, everything that has to do with water and under the sea kind of themes. Maybe I'm gonna color this one. I did not know that there was like a mermaid in this book. um, maybe. Yeah, it's so gorgeous. And also her grayscale. It's just perfect. Perfect paper. I will never ever buy her books on Amazon paper. To be honest, I think that's kind of a waste. Yeah. You want to do these pages justice. And I don't think, at least I could not do that on Amazon paper. I have seen wonderful works on Amazon paper. And if you can do that, you have some skills. I do have to say that. You have some talent. Because I can't. Oh, this is so stinking cute. So yeah, if you want to see more of this book, again, I can make a flip through if you want to, but I think you can already find a lot of flip throughs of this book on YouTube. So then we go into March, and I bought this book. Okay, so this book has come out, I believe, last summer, 2025. Back then I was already like, okay, that's cute, but I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of Camilla D'Erco's art style. I'm not a huge fan of pop manga, but I did like the cats. And then I saw some, I don't know, I can't remember which channel anymore, which colorist, but she did some amazing work in these books. And what I really like about it is that it's this kind of multimedia kind of art style. It really screams that you want to try something like coloring like this with a multimedia. And I also, well, you will see that later, but I bought some stuff for multimedia purposes. And then I thought about this book again. I was like, okay, that's kind of perfect for it. Maybe I should buy it. I watched the flip through again, and I was like, okay, it is really, really, really cute. I really like it. I really like how she has drawn the cats. Really like that. I'm not a huge fan of these kind of pages with her humans that are half cat, half human. I don't like those. I'm probably not gonna color these, but I am going to color the cat pages. I do like those. I mean, it's double spread, but it's so cute. I might color something like this. I mean, I could like this, but I'm not a huge fan of this one again, Cat Girl, and not a huge fan of this one also, Cat Girl. And I don't understand it. It freaks me out. These ears, they freak me out. So, very cute book, and I hope I can work with watercolors in it and some other, multimedia like oil pastels. I really like oil pastels. So, and they're big spaces, so that's why I think that it might work. And if I like it enough, I might buy her what's it called? It's the book that she with watercolor paper in it. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I've seen it, and there are a lot of pages in it that I do like, but there are also some pages in the book that I definitely do not like. So I'm still a little bit like doubting about that one. You know, if I would buy it, I would buy it for the paper. But yeah, I do like this one. And there are a lot of cats and no humans. And I like that. Oh, I love this one. Gandalf. So yeah. Again, if you want to see more of this book, you can probably find a flip through of it. And if you can't, I will make one. You can ask me and I will make one. And then I went on the bandwagon with everyone else. I bought Tiny Tales from R.J. Hampson, Volume 3. Yeah, this book. It's very small, but so much fun. I actually bought it for the Christmas part because I think that's so funny. Let me see. No snow this Christmas. An Aussie lemons. So I thought that was like really, really funny. And I thought that R.J. Hampson, he's British, right? Or is he Australian? But yeah, I wanted to get on the bandwagon with that one. It's so cute. I don't know how to color it yet because it is tiny, of course. It's a very small book. It's a pocket book. So I'm not gonna color this one with alcohol markers. It's too small. So it's probably gonna be pencil, or maybe I'm just gonna be very creative with something. I don't know yet. I'm gonna think about it. It's probably gonna be pencil. I'm gonna color it with pencil. Yeah, it's cute. Tiny Tales by R.J. Hampson. And I also bought the new book by Selina Fenich. She has a new fairy tale book out. And I saw it and I was like, I'm gonna grab that one. Because I actually wanted to buy, let me see if I can show you guys. Yeah, here on the back. I want to buy this one on Amazon paper. I have this book in a 4-in-1 combination kind of book of hers, but it's printed on the worst paper that you can imagine. So these are pretty detailed pages, and I don't want to have to struggle with the paper. And you struggle already a little bit on Amazon paper, but on this paper it's just undoable. So I actually wanted to buy this one. Then I saw that she had this one out, and I just had to go for this one and buy the other one another time, probably. But yeah, so it's a very, very classic Selina Fenech book. And what I mean with that is we have 2 sets of the same pages. I don't really like that, to be honest. It's fine that she only draws 25 pages, but just put out a book with 25 pages. Or is that like not possible through Amazon, that you need at least 50 pages, something like that? I mean, that could be like a rule, and that's why they do it. But yeah, I don't really like it. I'm only going to color all of these pages once and not twice. So the only thing it's good for is if I mess this page up, I can try it again. That's the only reason why it could be interesting. So yeah, so here we have Cinderella and Snow White. And here we have Beauty and the Beast. I really like this one. You know, with the silhouette of the beast in the background. I am going to make this in completely black. I'm just gonna black it out and turn it into a silhouette. I am going to do that. I love this page. Rapunzel, very romantic with her prince. A guarded tower. So this is the cover, and you can see how she has colored it. Here we have Guinevere on a horse. The Little Mermaid speaks with her sisters. So Maid Marian, very beautiful. Tinkerbell, that's a very nice page, this one. Kaguya? I don't know, I think that she is like a Chinese fairy tale or something like that. I never heard of it, that's why. If you know, let me know. Is this a Chinese fairy tale? Rose red with a bear. The White Cat. Never heard of that fairy tale. Never heard of it. I'm going to look that one up. The Princess Who Never Smiled. I don't think I ever heard of that fairy tale either. We'll look it up. But yeah, she is looking very serious. Sleeping Beauty. This is a very beautiful page again. The Prince Finds Cinderella. Also a very nice page. Fairy Tale Romance. And Take Me to the Ball. I don't really like this page because of the mechanical horse. I don't like it. First of all, I hate coloring all of these small little teeny tiny mechanical parts. I don't like it. I know some of you guys absolutely do, but it's not my cup of tea. Here we have Arthur and Guinevere. Thumbelina and her fairy prince. And the Little Mermaid collects human things. Oh yeah, here we have like a fork and what did she call it? She had her own name for it, for the fork. Can't remember. Yeah, but she had her own. Yeah, and you would comb your hair with it. That's what she taught. Happily Ever After. And then we have another one from Thumbelina. And the Frog Prince. I like it when a page is has a border like this, because that means if I'm gonna do a background, I don't have to do the entire page up to the edge. I like it this way better. Pure of Heart. So it's just fantasy with the unicorn. And then we also have a warrior princess. And that's it. Then the second set of pages begins. So yeah, that's the newest book by Selena Fenich. Fairy Tale Princesses and Romance Coloring Book. So if you want it, it's the ISBN. I don't think that he will. Nope. Never mind. If you just type it in Amazon, you will find it. Okay, so those were the books. I also got some gifts when it comes to art supplies. And the first thing that I got for my birthday were a set of gelatos. I've tested them out, and it was like a complete set. It also included this water brush that I keep to the side here. It's a very nice set. The plastic is a little bit flimsy, so I'm not gonna keep them. I'm not gonna keep them in this plastic casing. But I still need to buy something for my gelatos. And I haven't really worked with them yet in a coloring book. I actually want to try to use them dry, and with the little sponge thingy. How do you call it? can't, well, you get what I'm trying to say here. That's what I'm going to try, but I need a little bit of practice, I've noticed. So I'm just gonna practice on regular paper till I get the hang of it, and then I will use it in my coloring books. I'm mostly gonna use it for backgrounds, and that's also because, well, look at the tips. It really is like a lipstick. So I don't really see how I'm gonna color with these, like in an image itself. I think they are perfect for backgrounds, but for anything else, I don't really see the usage for it. But yeah, I'm happy with them, and yeah, let's see if I'm actually going to like them in my coloring books, to use them in my coloring books. Till now, I just have to practice with them. I can't really say if I like them or if I don't like them. I can tell you that after I've used them for a couple of months. So yeah. I also got for my birthday some granulating paints. To be exact, these. It's very tiny. So they are from Schminke. They are the super granulating watercolors, and I got these 4 new colors that I really wanted. I got desert brown, haze blue, volcano violet, and a galaxy pink. And then they're 5 milliliter tubes. These are pretty pricey. I put them in this case. As you can see in here, you can also see a little bit of the granulating effects of the paints. They granulate beautifully. I really like these paints, but they are expensive. A small tube like these, they cost me more than €7. It's between 7 and 8 euros, something like that. So yeah, they are extremely expensive. But I do like the paints, and you only need a little bit of them. So I put the paints in this palette from Van Gogh. And I also bought these paints from Rembrandt. And it's the Chameleon Gold Red Violet. And I also have a Chameleon, this one. Oh, it's not on this one. But it's one with blue, green, violet, I believe. And they have a very, very shiny effect. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in these 2. I've used them with some of the paints just to see what it would do. I don't think that you can actually really see it. Oh. Yeah. But anyways, it's a very nice glittery effect that you get with these. It's a little bit holographic effect. So I also bought these. But my granulating paints I absolutely love. And because I love granulating paints so much, I also saw something else. There it is. From White Nights, Metamorphosis. 3-tone granulation in a watercolor. And these paints are also extremely beautiful. You get 12 colors. 12 colors. It will cost you about €50. And there are some very unique granulating colors in this one. And I will show you. So first, let me show you schminke, the expensive ones. So yeah, these circles are done with the schminke super granulating watercolors, and these are all the colors that I have at the moment. So we talking about the desert green, the deep sea blue, the deep sea green, the deep sea violet, volcano violet, galaxy pink, the haze blue, and the desert brown. And they're very, very pretty colors, and I really like to use these kind of colors in a background. Especially these colors, they are a little bit pastel-y, I want to say. Well, I did 2 coats actually here, and then you can see it's definitely a lot darker. Let me see, that's the galaxy pink, so that's this one. So this is like 1 layer, and this is 2 layers, and then you can really see the difference. But yeah, I really like the colors, especially like the haze blue, and I like to use them for backgrounds. Well, for those that have worked with granulating watercolors, you guys of course know how much water you need. So these are not watercolor paints that you can use in every coloring book, but if you have good quality paper, you know, it gives a really, really cool effect. So really happy with those. The ones that you see at the bottom, by the way, those are the Karataki, the first set and the second set. So, and those are also very nice. But then the White Nights coloring granulating watercolors are these. And there are some very unique colors in this one that I absolutely love. So here's the swatch that I made, and they were not very creative with names. So we have a Rose Dream, Blue Dream, Mint Dream, and Green Dream. Then we have Morning Broom, Evening Broom, Mountain Broom, Forest Broom, and we have Red Mystery, Blue Mystery, Green Mystery, and Black Mystery. Here they are again, but with a little bit more space and just a tad more water, just to see what happens. And I really like this one. That's the Mountain Broom. Love that color. I really like the Red Mystery, which is like 2 tones of red with black. Really like that one. I think this is a very pretty one. Really like it. And I also like this one, the Morning Broom. Very nice, soft, dreamy kind of yellowish color. But yeah, they are lovely. Absolutely lovely paints, and they don't even need that much water to start granulating, you know. When I use the Karataki, you do need quite some water if you really want to see that effect. But yeah, absolutely love these colors. The only thing I would say is that the Blue Mystery and the Blue Dream, they are pretty close to each other. This one has some green colors in them and some more dark blues, and these has more like light blues, some turquoise colors. Yeah, it's a bit different, but they are still, I think, very similar. But I'm very happy that I have this set. We're very happy that I bought this one. So yeah, those are my granulating watercolors. Let me see. Then we have some other bits and bobs. I bought this Zig Art Graphic Twin pen, and actually I did not pay that much attention because I thought I was buying the black one, and I bought a deep blue. So yeah, I do have to say I like these water-based markers. They're very nice. Not that easy to come by here in the Netherlands, but I do like them. But I have a blue one instead of a black one. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know yet. I also bought these blender pens from Derwent. I buy these frequently. I use them a lot. If you really want to have that like smooth pencil effect, yeah, these really help. And I really like them because we have a 2mm nib and a 4mm nib. So, yeah, love them. Can't recommend them enough, actually, to be honest. If you want to have that smooth effect. Something I would not recommend is this distress crayons. I tried them. I might even do like a review about them, but I was hoping that these, because they're not that extremely expensive, to be honest, they're not that expensive, that they would be just as nice as the neon colors too. They're not, okay? They dissolve pretty badly with water. And I bought them because, you know, this color set could give you like this, like you're dealing with historic parchment, you know, like parchment that's extremely old. And I really like that effect. But they don't dissolve. You know, you can still see the markings on your paper, and I did not like them at all. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Yeah, no, I would not recommend them. Absolutely not. Another thing that I bought are the Bruinzeel metallic coloring pencils, and that's because I was doing. I'm working on a project in a coloring book. I cannot access my coloring books right now. There's a lot of stuff in front of it, but it's a dragon book, and there's like this ice dragon inside of that book. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna use metallic pencils, but I didn't really own any metallic pencils. So I bought a small set from Bruinzeel, and I do not like them, to be honest. No, it's not the effect that I wanted. They're very dull. I can actually like show you guys. They're not that shiny, to be honest. Okay, so I sharpened this one. So here we have the blue. And let me see. Let me put it in the light. And as you can see, it's not extremely shiny. It has a little bit of shine, but not really. So, yeah. You know, the lay down is pretty okay. You know, they're very smooth lay down, but I'm probably not gonna use them that much. You know, if you really want to have like that shiny metallic effect, I don't think that pencils are the answer. I never really found like a really good metallic pencil. So if you do know of a brand that sells pretty good metallic pencils that really have like a metallic shine, I mean, this is like the gold. So gold is like the ultimate test, I always think. But look how dull that looks. You know. And it's not really shiny, as you can see. So yeah, I don't really like them. And thank God they were not expensive. I don't really remember how much I paid for them, but it didn't went over 15 euros. I believe 12 euros, something like that. So, yeah. Let me see. And then last but not least, I bought a very small set of neon colors. One. And that's because I saw Maya from Colored with Maya or Coloring with Maya. Again, I will look it up. She used these in her books, and she actually has like the big set of 40 colors, and I really liked what she did with it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try that. And that's also the reason why I bought the Catitude book, because I want to try these out in that book. But you need like some bigger spaces. I've already, played with them a little bit in one of my coloring books, and I do have to say I like them. I like them a lot. It's a lot of fun to color with these, especially if you do it like in combination with another product. So here we have the colors. We have a yellow, we have an orange, a scarlet, purple, violet, cobalt blue, hue. So it's not really cobalt, but it's the hue. Emerald green, brown, black, and white. And it's a very nice beginner set, You basically have all the colors that you need. And if I really, really like them, using them, I will probably buy the 40 set. So, yeah, like these. I've also thought about, doing a video comparing the neon color ones with some Crayola crayons, because I can get like a pack for 10 euros with like 64 colors from Crayola crayons. But these cost me around 20 euros, I believe. And then you have like 10 colors. So yeah, that's a huge difference. And I'm just curious, are these better than a Crayola crayon? Is there a difference? Or do we say, well, actually, for that price you can get the exact same results with a Crayola crayon? I don't really think that that's the case, but I am curious. So I am actually thinking about buying like a pack of 64 those colors, for 10 euros and comparing them with this small little set of neon colors. So yeah, if you would be interested in that, let me know again in the comment section below. And I might actually buy those Crayola crayons and do that test, to see if there is a difference. So yeah, that's all the stuff that I bought, and we have a video of an hour. I think. That's insane. Yeah. So I'm gonna stop here, and I'm just gonna ask you, if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, or leave a comment down in the comment section. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, and till then.